Good afternoon, Coldwell Banker George Realty. We have a really exciting seminar today. The presenter is Eddie, and it's Comma Plus Pink Book, and they are architects. So I think you're going to get a lot of benefit out of this. So we're going to get going on the presentation. I'm going to turn it over to Eddie. Eddie, come on up, and I'll let you take the control so you can do your presentation. Hang on, everybody. We're making a switch.
So shall I just begin right now? Or
it's recording.
Okay. Yeah, so thank you so much for introducing me, Michelle, and thank you everyone, fellows for coming. So I hope this will benefit because we design a product which we want you to work better. So I should start my presentation right now. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
For your guide.
Yeah. So I'll just do it quick so we can have a good lunch afterwards. So my name is Eddie, and my colleague Luke is coming with your lunch today. We're Comma Plus. We are a design consulting firm from SLA. What I mean by design consulting is we do both design and we do consulting in terms of design and architecture as well, so that we can let as many people as possible to know what we're doing. And our product is called Pink Book. So to give a heads up, this is the previous version of Pink Book. Basically, it is a simple report like this, and the latest version is pink, but this is the older version, and I'll show you the latest version very soon. So what does Pink Book do? Our goal is very simple. We just want you to sell one more house per year, or even more. It depends on how you use it. But I believe if you unlock the potential within, and you'll definitely. So this is my colleague Luke. Yeah. And there are the delicious pizza right here.
Serve yourself, please. Flip it towards you. You can keep going.
Yeah. I think I didn't. Yeah. Let me share the screen. Yeah. Screen. Share. Hi, everybody on Zoom. Can you see my screen right now? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing exactly.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so everyone feel free to have some lunch, and I'll just continue. So our goal is we want to make you sell one more house or even more per year. So how do we do this? So we have been talking to many agents and many clients as well. We think that the future real estate transactions will be radically changed, which means a pivotal moment for agents. I mean, agents, they may need to work harder, they may need to work smarter, or they just need to work differently than before. Luckily now with Pink Book, you'll be among the first to work in the future. And I believe that you will work ahead of others. This is like, just imagine you're the first customers to use smartphones, right? Smartphone is completely different. And that is Pink Book. There's nothing like this on the market, I would say. This is a picture of Pink Book. This is the latest version. Unfortunately, it is not here by today, but it will be soon. And so for everybody here, and when the folder is here, we'll just send you the new folder. And it's really beautiful. It's a pure pink one. And this is the back. Yeah, this is the back of the folder. And this is the inside of the folder. If you open it, you can see our slogan, welcome to Comma Plus, welcome to the future, which is our goal. We want everybody to work in a futuristic method. And this is how they're going to look when you typically open it, just like this. But we'll make a better version out of it. On the left is the catalog and user manual. So it has many options for you to select, and it will also tell you how you can use it. And don't worry, we explain it in a very simple way, so you understand how to use it. And on the right is our content. We have really beautiful, really dedicated pictures inside, and we have really solid data. And on the bottom, you can put your business card on there. And this is only the tip of iceberg. We've been iterating like every day. So if you continue using PinkBook, you'll just get many surprises. We don't know what our surprises are, but it's just getting better and better every day. So one of the problems that I witnessed within the real estate transaction is that there's something of the communication is kind of broken between agents and clients. I don't mean everyone, but I mean this situation occurs sometimes. And so what happened? What's the problem? The problem is that agents, they have, you have a lot of knowledge about negotiation and about your personal, your own work. And you have some knowledge, about architect, right? Architecture and, construction and stuff. The clients, otherwise, they have little knowledge about everything. And the only knowledge they know comes from their family and their friends. And the knowledge is very biased. So this kind of unbalanced situation just caused this, broken communication. So I know some agents, they just spend hours and hours trying to communicate to their clients, and which is very tiring. I think it's very tiring and time consuming. What we're gonna do is we want to use PinkBook as the bridge between agent and clients, because PinkBook has basically all of the knowledge that you need. I mean the knowledge of architecture, about the urban stuff, about the future renovation, basically what architects can provide you. In general, there are two parts. There are two properties of PinkBook. So the first property is very obvious, and from outside, it is a very attractive gift. So if you look at this pink folder, right? Everybody loves pink, and if you just bring it to your client, they'll consider this as a kind of respect for them. You have prepared a very exquisite gift for them. And the second half is the content serves as a bridge between you and your client. And the content will also create trust between you and your client as well. So let me introduce what's inside. Generally, this is a folder, and we have a really detailed report. This is the previous version. And so, we have been iterating this for a long time. So let me introduce briefly the latest version. The first one is called Bridge. So we want to use a very simple and time-saving way to give the client, the whole picture about, so what does the client want? Where does the client want to live? So this 3 pages introduce knowledge about the city, about the neighborhood, and about the block, the block of the house. So the first one, well, just to put, all of the knowledge about, the agents and clients need to know about the city. And to put it in a simple way, we just want to ask a question to the client. So, hey, do you want to live on the left part of the map or on the right part? And, we have a lot of data analytics behind PinkBook. So we can make a really, really good prediction and decision for clients. The second part is neighborhood recognition. So, each of them. So LA is a very diverse city, right? We have different cities of different cultures. So, we will extract the keywords of the neighborhood that the client wants to live in. So what's this city like? So for instance, Highland Park, right? It is a very energetic, it's kind of young, it is a growing, developing city. So we'll just use these keywords. And of course, we'll have those, beautiful images. So the client can just understand what is about this neighborhood. And the third part is even more narrower. So it is about the block. It is about the house. So what kind of house do they want? So do they want just to live in a casual house? Do they want to just, live back and do nothing about a house? Or they want to invest money into it? If even they're the first time buyer, they may want to invest more money, but they have no idea about how to do that. So if you want to build, extra square footage in my backyard, if you want to do renovation, the client say, I have no knowledge about it. I don't know what to do. So this part is to give a basic information about what type do you want, or do you want to live greener. So for example, I want a really large tree in my backyard. I want my landscape to be really nice. So this part doesn't include anything detailed, but this is to give a choice so that when you and your client communicate, you don't ask the client what he or she wants. You just give them a choice so they can choose within. So in this way, you will save a huge amount of time. And this is example. Actually, this is example from my colleague Luke over there. So this is a very interesting story. He actually last year he wanted to buy a house in West LA. He basically he know nothing about agents and the real estate industry at that time. And his friends introduced 5 agents for him at a time. But unfortunately, when Luke contacted with the 5 agents, he found no surprise. I mean, they've been working well, but there is no surprise for Luke, but because he's an architect, he has some knowledge about houses. So this is a screenshot of an email from one of the agents to Luke. Basically, all the knowledge on here, we can just find it. We can just look it up on internet. We can look it up on Zillow and on other websites. So what I'm trying to say is that the knowledge that PinkBook will provide is nothing like this. It will never be found on the internet, and it is highly customized. So when you bring PinkBook, when you bring those customized things to your clients, it will be a surprise, and you'll just jump out of the competition. So let's go on to the second part. And we call this part trust. So the first part, we build a bridge between you and clients, and you have really good communication. The second one is we want to consolidate the communication. We want to build, a deeper trust. So these are the part, we use very solid data, and we use, very beautiful renderings, and, we do this comic-like images. So, all of this way, we're just trying to make you communicate in a very easy way. So let me just jump into that. So the first one, this is about renovation and future valuation of the house. So one of the problems that we witness is that actually there is no user manual for a house, right? It's kind of strange. Like if you buy a phone, you'll see user manual. If you just buy a remote control, you will see user manual. But there's no user manual for a house, which is kind of strange. And in terms of user manual, I mean what you do after you buy the house, right? If I want to do renovation, how can I do that? So there's nothing like that on the market. And what we want to do is that we want to bring the user manual to you. And this part is like, first of all, we have some basic information about a house, and we just predict in the future, like if you want to add extra square footage to the house, how much it's gonna worth. If we're gonna even do more, how much it's gonna worth. So you can see, so if a house is like 1.2 mil, but if you add extra square footage there, you can make it to 3 mil. But this is only an estimate. It is not a correct, precise number. We just want to give the feeling to the clients. And the part on the bottom, so this is like a breakdown of the price. So this is also give like a full picture to the client. We just want to tell you that if you want to do renovation, it is not a hard task. We can tell you so how much money is for each part. So when clients see this, he or she just will build like a really basic conception, concept about the house that he's gonna move in. So you will not need to explain a lot for them. And this is a a more detailed explanation of the previous page. So we use very beautiful renderings to tell the clients if you do renovation in the future, so what's gonna look like. So the first one, this is like basically this is like the current situation. But as time goes by, you'll just start adding extra square footage to the yard, and you don't need to imagine. You just see it, and what's going on in the future, right? And so for each of the report, we'll just we highly customize this. We'll just do completely different one according to the dress that you offer to us. So this one, so this part is called scam prevention. So we talked to a lot of clients, and they have a lot of experience. I mean, a lot being cheated by general contractors when they're trying to do renovation and trying to do like ADUs and stuff. Because they know no knowledge, and those general contractors will just take advantage of that. And so basically, we have a lot of source about what possible scams are, and we use the comic as a form to tell the clients what kind of scams are you gonna run into. Like for instance, the first one, you can see this guy is kind of like cunning, and he says 40% deposit. So this is also a true story. We have a client that he wanted to do ADU, but the general contractor lied to him. The general contractor charged 40% of deposit even before anything is delivered to the site, which is completely fraudulent, and this is illegal in California as well. And when a client sees our pink book, he just told us, "Oh, I should have seen it earlier, so I can prevent this kind of tragedy." So what we want to do is that we want to tell every client of you the truth before they're cheated, right? We want to stop the problem before the problem even began. So that's what we want to do. We use this very vivid and attractive way so that everybody could understand. And this part is about project management. This is more like a technical things, but we'll tell you like the price breakdown. We'll tell you about a timeline and all the information that and eventually. So this version, we have those little cards over here. So actually, you can just cut it off, and you can put it as a little card, inside of your. You can just put it in your pocket, but it says like what's the timeline of the project, so that it's a very good way for clients to to get a knowledge of what architects have. And this is basically what we want to do. So just to put everything in one word, we want to do what architects want to do, but we want to do it in like 1/10 of the price, and in a much easier way. So basically, architects are crucially needed in the real estate transactions, but architects are not involved. The reason is that architects are really expensive to hire, and they're hard to find, and it takes a really long time for them to tell something to you. But with Pinkbook, we just condense the architect's mind, and we just present it to you, and we design it for your customized. So this is the difference, right? We're up there, but architects they're not so good in terms of this real estate transaction. So this is a part that we concern the most. It's about a price. So basically we offer so each of this one so we design it for you. You have demand for us, and we'll just design one customized for you. And normally it is $149.9 per report, but now we have a membership. So if you want to do a monthly subscription plan, it is only $29.9 per month. And with this, you can unlock. Let me just get this away. Yeah. So with the membership, you can unlock a lot of benefits. So first of all, for the beautiful pink folder, we'll just send you one for free for every month. Even if you don't order reports, we'll also give you a free pink folder that you can use for your own goods, right? And we'll also make your bio. And what I mean your bio is that we'll just use the first page, and we'll put your photo on it. You can choose the photo that you like the most, or just to put this beautiful photo on it. And we'll just you can tell us like what's the best what's the best traits that you have, what's your advantages, and we'll just write it on here. So as this is a very good way for you and your clients to build trust. Like with a really nice bio, you can the clients will know you greatly, and he or she will know you what's your advantage, what do you do the best. And of course, last but not the least, we'll have the latest feature updates. So every time we have some new features coming, and we'll just let you know in the on the first hand, And the subscription fee is 29.9 per month. I mean, we actually this is a discounted price, and before it's more expensive. And so this is and basically these are the basically that's the membership. If you're interested, you can scan that, and this is the report, and you can also scan that for buying. So basically that's the whole presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.
Eric, are you open to questions?
Yeah, sure. This is the question. So yeah, and also my colleague Luke will we'll answer your questions together. Yeah.
In the section that you mentioned about the renovations and architects, for the modification, everything,
Mhm.
you guys will take care of that? For instance, your company, like say, if it's in Los Angeles, you have to go through the city to meet the plans and I think, the company will be doing that for the customer or?
So basically we just want to give a bigger picture of the
Yeah.
clients. We don't do any detailed things like we will not design a house because this is not what Pinkbook do. I mean, it will cost like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But I mean, like for this part, I mean, if we'll read the code, we'll read the code to make sure everything is compliant with the law, with the city law, and everything else is. So first of all, it is lawful, right? It's lawful. So, and secondly, it is creative.
I see.
Yeah. Let me just put this.
So would this be delivered once they bought the house or what's your vision? Or is this prior? Because
Yeah, so as I said, so Pinkbook is only a tool, but you can have your own way of doing it. And also we have the menu, the user menu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So you can add or subtract whatever you would like for that particular property?
yeah, so
Okay.
I think everyone can see that clearly.
Yeah.
So on the top left, it is kind of like a menu, right? So you go to a restaurant, you pick whatever you like to eat, and this is you pick whatever sector, whatever field of knowledge you like and to use. And in terms of the user scenario, there are also many ways, but like I'll just give you one example. Like for example, you and your client will be going to an open house next week, or there are like 5 open houses next week, and with Pinkbook you can just maybe choose like 2 out of 5, so you can save a lot of time. Because if you pick the right location, you'll find some of the locations are not the correct not the correct choice for the client. So in this way, the client will also save a lot of choice. And this is also an experience from Luke as well. So basically the time, he was working really hard, really busy from Monday to Friday, but he'll get up like really early on weekends, so he can see the open house with the agent.
Like 10 open house a day. So if I have something like this, where it give me like 5 open house per day, it will be like a very time saver.
Yeah. And before, and so like a week ago, right? A week before you go to the open house, you can just order Pinkbook from us, and we'll try to deliver it before you meet with the client. And you can just bring the Pinkbook to the client and just to explain everything about the house of that open house.
So it's targeting what they really want.
Yeah.
So the report is gonna weed out where not to go because this is gonna target what the client really wants. So is that what it is? It's giving you a map of where to go?
Yeah. So so for instance, like you want to so you got 10 open houses to see with
Right.
with one client. On the first one, we'll just we'll offer this part. So you're gonna ask your client, so what's your living style? Do you want to live in a casual house, or do you want to make investment? Do you want to be an investor? So you can get an answer on the very, on the very beginning, so that it will save you a lot of time. So maybe the 5th to the 10th open house is not needed. So both you and your client can just save a lot of time. Yeah. And just as mentioned, there are a lot of ways that you can use, I mean, you can also, explore the potential. There's a lot of potential within, and, some of them, even we don't know. But basically, it just include, everything you need in terms of, architecture. Yeah, so we have, right now we have a lot of selections for you.
Well, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, please, please go ahead, please.
So the earlier, yeah, the pricing for a report, so is it one report, either $150 or $100?
Oh, let me explain
For
this
one
more.
report?
Yeah,
For
so,
one that, so let's say, oh, okay, this weekend, the client wants to look at 5 homes and narrow it down to however many. And that's one report.
yeah,
If I have to take them to another open house the following weekend, is that another charge for another report?
well, so each of the report is customized based on the address of the house. Well, so first of all, we suggest you use our membership, so it's much cheaper. Even you don't have report, but with with a 29.9 per month, you'll still get a lot of benefits. And on the other hand, I think maybe you can just, I think maybe one report for you per month is enough. I'm not sure that, I mean, for everybody, the situation is different. But I mean, like just the example that I mentioned before, like for look, I mean, if the agent will just bring one report for him in the first place, I mean, no future reports will be needed. That's basically the story, because so the pink book will give a full picture of what what a new buyer needs. So
you give a full picture of that one home, one address?
yeah, not only that one address, but also the future as well. So yeah, I mean, so for now, we're still developing our product every day, but right now, one report, it is connected to one precise location. But in the future, we may change our our business model. But for right now, it is one report for one house. But as I mentioned before, I mean, you can just buy one report for one client. I think that is enough. But you can, I mean, if you have any need, you just feel free to talk to us, and maybe we'll do something more for you.
And from our perspective, the whole point to help all these agents is trying to help all of you to get the clients. And if one of this pink book can help us to get a client, to build a trust, and help you to find out what kind of type of house the client might need, that will be all.
So wouldn't this be useful after the sale,
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, because you've got all these estimates on.
Yeah,
You're forecasting value on construction, right?
Yeah. So for the dark bars, they're not predictions. They're based on true data, and true data on 2024.
It's a national average cost in 2024.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we'll adjust it, because prices in California, are expensive. So we'll adjust it a little bit, and we'll adjust it according to the inflation. But so we're only want to give like an estimated valuation. We don't guarantee that in 10 years your house will be 100 million, 1 million more. Sorry.
And actually, we want to make it much more user friendly. So we can look at it as homework. So as agent, I do my homework, I do my research, I do my study. Not okay, I just download some data information from there or MLS. But I can do my research, real homework for you, especially for you. So all of these part 2 sections work as I show our agents respect to the client. I want to do business with you, and I do homework in advance. So that way we can have trust, much easier and quicker.
Let me give you a
Yeah.
kind of idea,
Of course.
hypothetically that I think. I show a property to my clients.
Yeah.
Okay? Finally, he found a house in Covina.
Mhm.
He likes the house. So I can tell my clients about you, as I have a firm and the architects and everything that might help that, it would be great. Now, you guys will come to the house and look at the house, and the client will tell you, well, it is 2 bedrooms, but I have an extra room, I mean, backyard, so we're planning to add it an extra 2 bedrooms more, or an extra master bedroom and things like that. So will you guys do the configurations on that and in the addition, and how much it would cost?
Yeah,
You
the
know-
architect is on.
Exactly,
One second, one second.
that's something that you guys will be able to do?
That's a part, actually. That's a part.
Yeah, you're right. That's what we do. But, of course, we're not going to the site. Oh,
Or
But-
you go
but-
to the site?
but we'll look at, Zillow, Google Maps, and, we have a lot of data online.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is the answer to your question, basically. What we do is that we tell the possibilities. We don't ask the client to say, hey, you must do something. We just tell you that you could do this, you could do that. We only tell them what's going to happen in the future, but we don't demand them to do anything.
I understand that.
Yeah.
No, the point is, my point was, for instance, if you take these clients and they decided to buy this house, like Michelle says, we submit an offer, they accept it.
Oops. sorry.
So the idea is, I give you guys the address and say, you know what, this is the client's house, and they pick. And there is 2 bedrooms right now, but they are thinking and add an extra bedroom and stuff like that. That's my point. And you guys will be able to give
I
us them
think
a
if-
concept of how much would cost that
I
renovation.
think we will have like
No.
features for our member. Like this.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
These are for residential houses, not for commercial real estate.
Yeah, right now we're only doing residential. And at this stage, actually, we're only doing, single family houses. But in the
It would
future,
be
we're-
more productive if you include, like the land development. And, like, doing a mixed use project, do the financial aspect of it, planning.
Yeah.
Going to the city and all the procedures. That would be more of a comprehensive approach to the developing some, like a piece of land.
Mhm.
Than just single family residence. Because those, like ADU, they're pretty simple and stuff, and you can just hire an architect and they can even include it in the architectural design, they don't have to, go to you to have a report.
Yeah, because
So,
as an architect or as a general contractors, we're all out our like personal company interest to protect. For example, the reasons they will take like 40% of the deposit, or the reasons they want to actually there are picture 2. There is some mindset that says the bigger the better. So they make money by by propose like bigger house. But actually ADU is like happening in like last 5 years. All of these new things that just fundamentally change the market, change the ways that we look at these properties. But after that, if the general contractors use all these land resources at one time, what will happen in 10 years? Nobody knows. What if the government can unlock the limited for like the 3D, the height? What if there will be like 2nd story ADUs, 3rd story ADUs? We don't know. But if you use all these land resources at one time, that will like block the future for you.
Yeah.
So this whole like cartoon pictures we want to deliver is that you have as an architect, as designers, or as like third party, we don't get involved into these transactions.
Yeah.
We don't build a house for you. So our advice would be like very objective, very like
yeah, it's very,
I would say reasonable.
Yeah.
So you can protect your like further interest in maybe like 10-year run. So this will fundamentally helps you to prevent a scam, to helps you to prevent your interest and your investment. That's this whole all like this like section 2 about.
Yeah, we're just giving the agents an idea, like how to do a single house remodeling or ADU, and you're not helping them to like the whole process, how to do financing, how to go to the city to get the permit, and how do you get the hire the contractors. Those are more practical stuff.
Yeah.
And what you have here is, I have this beautiful idea of what you can do, but the rest, it's up to you now. I just give you a report.
Not like we're not like leave all these like sections on the table and let the clients choose. The purpose of this like first it's called like bridge. We call it bridge. So all of these like functions like these bottoms it's like cities, neighborhood, and blocks. It helps you to understand your client's needs. That's really important because basically as a young man, most people buy their house at their early 30s, right? They have like personal careers, but they know nothing about house, about like architectures. So we will use this as a tool to filter all this like irrelevant information, so like possibilities, and trying to keep the most valuable resources for them.
And of course, like as you mentioned, actually we know more in-depth knowledge, but this is only a report. We cannot put the whole dictionary inside. And also this is this is less than $100 for one product if you have a membership. I mean for that kind of service that you wanted, I mean it will be over 1,000, to be honest.
Yeah, I know a
yeah.
company who does commercial real estate, just like what you do, but they have more comprehensive. They have the real estate finance and building up all the data into, how to do architectural planning, how to get permits from the city, and a whole development. I think they are charged you, I think for the whole pro forma. I think they actually have the pro forma, you invest, do the investment in this the development, how much they can get a return in 5 years, and they can have a very comprehensive picture. They can help you go to the city and get permits and stuff like that. I think it's for $750 then, the whole package.
Yeah, I mean the price is still, I mean our price is still competitive, but the price is,
But
yeah.
just give them some idea, not much of a practical approach.
But the price is not a problem. So so as you say, there's some tools like this, but
And
so
they have actual experience in a lot of projects. I don't know how much experience you have. You have ideas and how to drum up the architectural designs or whatever. But they have the actual experience of developing a project.
Because in terms of like experiences, I'm 20s and Eddie's 20s as well, but we have like 40 years of experience. Let me just explain. The reason I do this like diagrams like completely. The reason I'm doing this because I know every client is different. Because I have talked to the clients, and since I was like a student, I have to talk to like my teachers, my professors. They will give some like a topic. We were trying to target problems and propose some like, solutions, whatever. We're gonna understand those needs completely, and we have our answers. So this kind of like trainings has been like locked in both of us. So every time we're doing this, we just want to understand, trying to like present our understanding of everyone is different. So someone may like doing those investments, they want to like invest more money to get more money back in like 10 years, or someone just be like environment. So they want to like put the solar on the top of the roof and have like more solar even on top of the garage, or people may have some like this like casual ways to their properties. Okay, I do ADUs in 5 years, I have some solars in 10 years, that kind of like very relaxed ways to compare to his life. And more people just cheer. So they buy the house, they do the renovation, they do the exterior, and they do nothing like next 10 years. When they get to like 40s, 50s, they buy another house, and then they buy another house. So everyone's kind of different. This tool, these images is trying to help to build up a pre. Because I always say, not too much of its clients at the very beginning, they will understand what they need. They may have like option 3, option 4, option 10, they don't understand completely. And they have like very like verge of this like images for their future. They don't have like very clear like diagrams, images to show what kind of like the potential is going to look like. So all these tools, diagrams helps them to find what do they really want. So once they have the answers in their minds, agents can have a better help, during this kind of business relationship. Eventually, this will save like time and energy.
It is about, actually, it's about experience and feeling. It is not, of course, we have, very solid data in it, but more, we want to stress the experience that the feeling that you bring to your customers. And of course, just something like this. This is very simple, right? It is 40, we just tell you, if a GC gonna charge you 40%, just don't work with them. It is very simple. But the truth is, a lot of, like tons of clients, they're cheated. I mean, if we don't do this, they'll be cheated in 2 years, in 5 years. So what we want to do is that we want to give the good experience and good feelings. So that's our main goal. And below that, after that, we're gonna provide those all of the data, like this.
Are there underlying things on the membership that show the steps like he's talking about, like to accomplish this, you do bum, 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 like a list, or like the subscription? Is there underlining, papers or something that, kind of walk people through processes, so the agent is also gaining knowledge by being a subscriber?
Yeah, so but basically it is, so as I mentioned, the catalog and the user manual, it is at the first page. It is actually it is over here. It is over here on the first page. So the membership is more about, introducing you to our company, to our system. But of course, if you order a pink book, you'll get to know how to use it. We have written very detailed instruction for you how to use it.
And is it interactive with the agent that orders it? It's already set, right? It's a set.
Yeah, it's already
book.
set.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but for the subscription, only you'll get a latest feature. Like for instance, we add this feature this week, and we'll let you know, very soon. Yeah, and also the bio. I mean, this is, some of us may neglect it, but it's very important. Like, if you have a really beautiful picture of you, you have and we're sort of like what's the advantage of you, and in terms of your work, it will just give you a really good first impression to your clients. And also we'll give you the pink folder as well. I mean, if you don't buy the reports, you will just use a folder, just to contain your own things. And we'll send you, we'll just send you a free folder for you, but that'll be next week because it's not here yet. Yeah, if you don't buy it, we'll just still send a free folder to you. You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Well, thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your time. Yeah.
Stop the recording.
Yeah, let me do this.
You can say goodbye to us.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah, so yeah, sorry, I've been not taking care of the Zoom side, but thank you everybody for the time you spent on Zoom, and I hope you can have a nice day.